Hey guys, what's up? This is Gerbertron again. I decided the other day that I think I'm going to make a series of videos regarding this year's E3 coming up, and leading up to it, I should make follow-up videos regarding Sony's lineup and Microsoft's lineup and Nintendo's lineup at E3. But I wanted to start it off with Sony because I think their lineup is by far, at least what I've seen, the strongest of all. So I'm just going to go through real quickly a list of the lineup that I have so far that seems to be somewhat confirmed. Some of this might be speculative. Some of it's pretty obvious as far as that it's going to happen, and some might just be kind of wishing because there are definitely some games on this list that I'm really hoping I get to see more of very soon. So I'm going to start it off with Days Gone. Now, Days Gone is we've actually seen footage of it, two different pieces of footage. It's the like kind of Walking Dead atmosphere zombie game where you play as a biker. So it looks like if Sons of Anarchy and The Walking Dead had a baby in the Last of Us universe, that would be Days Gone. It looks amazing. Looks very, very in depth for a zombie game. And I'm really excited about it. I'm hoping it's story driven, but also open world. And that's sort of what they've presented. And that's sort of what fits as far as what's been told to us about the game. So Days Gone, very excited about that one. The next one I'm going to talk about is probably one of my more anticipated games of the last few years, Death Stranding. Now, if you follow Death Stranding, or you follow Kojima at all, you'll know that it's hard to follow. Kojima himself is known for making somewhat confusing games, but ultimately culminate in absolute brilliance. And Death Stranding has an all-star cast behind it with Norman Reedus, Mads Mikkelsen, Guillermo del Toro's involved. Rumors that Emma Stone might be involved somehow. Stephanie Houston, which played Quiet the Sniper in Metal Gear Solid 5. So, very strong cast. Really excited about that game, and I can't wait to see more about it. My next game, Detroit Become Human. Hoping that this is going to be shown at E3. Quantic Dream, the developer, also made two games that I recommend you play immediately: Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls. They have them on PS4, they're remastered editions. They come in a combo pack. I think it's $30 for both games. Buy those games, play them. You will not be disappointed with those games. They are some of the best storytelling I've ever seen in a game. But Detroit Become Human, looking forward to that. Gran Turismo Sport is my next game. Now, Gran Turismo Sport is, a pretty fabled franchise when it comes to PlayStation. It goes way back. This might kind of be Sony's answer to Forza, and I'm really looking forward to seeing more. If you look up some of the footage online, it looks like real life, this game. So I can't wait to see what it does on the PS4 Pro. And then if there's a VR mode, it's going to be unbelievable. The next game, probably one of the top two most anticipated games on this list, The Last of Us 2. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this game because anyone who recognizes that name knows that it's going to be one for the record books. Naughty Dog never fails to deliver an amazing experience. And The Last of Us was one of my favorite games I've ever played, one of the best games I've ever played. So The Last of Us 2 has a big bar to live up to, big shoes to fill, but I think that they can do it. Anyways, Last of Us 2, can't wait. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, also Naughty Dog. And I'm looking forward to this because I am really interested to see some of the side story from the Uncharted characters with some strong female leads. I think that that's a good thing for gaming. And it seems to be a more prevalent thing these days. and I really like it, and I'm just hoping that it can kind of set itself apart from the Tomb Raider games because of the fact that it is a female lead, and the Uncharted games and the Tomb Raider games are kind of cousin games in a way. But anyways, Knack 2. Now, I'm not necessarily familiar with the first Knack. I know it was a launch title for the original PS4. But that's going to be shown. The SpiderMan game looks really, really cool, and it definitely reminds me of the old Spider-Man game back in the day where you could climb all the way up to the top of the Empire State Building and then swing down, which I think everyone did about 1,000,000 times. So there should be that at E3. Also, God of War. Now, this game is what I would consider, along with Last of Us 2, the other most anticipated game. This game looks unbelievable. I've never played a God of War game, not any of the God of War series. I've seen people playing it. It looks awesome. I just never got around to playing it, so I think I'm going to definitely jump in this time. Being a parent, the father-son story is one that's very moving to me, and I am looking forward to seeing how Kratos is as a parent. From the trailer footage that we've seen, it's got a very cool kind of third-person over-the-shoulder perspective, which I really enjoy. And yeah, I can't wait to see it. It looks unbelievable. Now, questionable. Shenmue. So, they made a big deal about Shenmue a few years ago, and then Kickstarter funded it. And I'm really looking forward to seeing if Yu Suzuki and the Shenmue team will have something for E3. I really hope that they will. A lot of people missed out on Shenmue. I played the first one on Dreamcast, absolutely loved it, have not forgotten it. It's one of my top 3 favorite games of all time. And I'm really hoping that we get some remasters of the original games, Shenmue 1 and then Shenmue 2 from the Xbox. I really hope that we get remasters of that, or even remakes, which I know that's asking a lot, but I would settle for remasters, and some footage from Shenmue 3, because it's time. You've had enough time to put something together, so I really am hoping to see some of that. But to wrap it up, E3 is in June. It starts Tuesday, June 13th in LA, and it goes till Thursday, June 15th. And Sony's lineup is unbelievable. Between Uncharted Last Legacy, Last of Us 2, God of War, Death Stranding, and Days Gone, just those games alone are unbelievable for a lineup. So Microsoft better be coming with something serious. Otherwise their new console is going to get blown out of the water by this lineup. Sony has really been killing it lately with exclusives, and I can't wait to see some of these games in person, and I can't wait to see the footage in June, and then hopefully get some release dates on these. So just wanted to talk briefly about that. I'll make a follow-up video within the coming weeks as we inch closer to E3, and hopefully hear more about Microsoft and Nintendo's plans for E3. Anyways, I will catch you guys later. Goodbye.